Hello, Team TFT, and welcome back to the last daily market outlook video for this week. We'll have a look at the DXY, the Euro USD, and the GBP USD pairs and see what happened with the price action yesterday. But first of all, we'll jump over here to the economic calendar, have a bit of a look. So basically, we did get the CPI news from the GBP last night, and tonight at the start of the New York session, we have unemployment claims coming out of the US. So that could cause a little bit of volatility. So just be aware that that is coming. So obviously we were anticipating a continuation long yesterday. And if we're going to be looking for out of this area here. Obviously came down, did get a slight reaction, but ultimately lost that area and continued lower. We have since come down and just poked down below, and we are holding in that area, not really getting much liquidity coming into there or, volume coming out. So at this stage, it would be pretty safe to start to looking at flipping bearish, even on a short time frame. And areas of interest would definitely be this fair value gap here, and also this fair value gap here. And we do also still have this very large one down here on the 4 hour as well, which we could be targeting. So any one of these three areas we could be looking at for potential targets to go back to in a reversal. Now, if we were to take our fib tool and put it on this move here, we can see here the first two are above the 50% discount region. So again, these are probably less likely to give us our rejection, probably looking at coming down closer to even getting into this fair value gap area, and still be quite balanced in an uptrend. So yeah, at this point in time, probably flipping a little bit bearish. So jumping down on the 15-minute, just looking for what entry areas we have there around that 15-minute. So just having a bit of a look here, we can see our, we had a double bottom here. So we came up, come down, made a double bottom, then had that rejection from there, enticement pulling. Then we had that pull straight back down through that area, breaking key areas here and here. So ideally, my thought for today would be a possible retest up around this line, up in around this area here for a retrace. If we get a retrace up into that area, definitely looking for shorts from there on a 15-minute time frame, or failing that, if we do get a lower break, we'd definitely be looking for a break, a retest inside at a point of interest inside the Asian range there. So something where was that line? So looking for possibly this last order block here that came down and obviously broke 15-minute structure there. So we could have this last impulse high before there. That could be an internal area that we could be looking for there around that midline. So that's my take on the dollar today. Euro. So euro, obviously very similar. We were anticipating yesterday for some lower price action. We did come up into this last candle here. Obviously did get a bit of reaction as we saw on the dollar, and then ultimately pushed right through it, taking out a couple of key areas there. So what we are now looking for is obviously that higher time frame pullback on the 4 hour, coming in and targeting this fair value gap, as well as possibly this fair value gap that we are now tapping at the moment in this one here. So we are currently sitting in a fair value gap at the moment. But yeah, as we said, probably looking for a further retrace at this point in time anyway, having broken 4 hour structure. Again, we could also very well see, we have broken this 4 hour structure. We could see a slight retrace there before going long as well. That is definitely on the cards, but definitely looking for long opportunities here on Euro. So we jump down to the 15-minute. And again, we start looking at some areas here of interest on the 15-minute. It looks pretty balanced through here. Again, we do have this sort of equal high, relatively equal high area here. With this relatively new equal high here. So, and we do have this impulse. I'm guessing that's going to be in balance on a 30-minute, which it is. So we do have a 30-minute fair value gap here, which ultimately we can see the market has tapped into a couple of times already and has since found support. So do we see a return back down into that area for another test in after today's market, or do we take that liquidity low coming down further into that fair value gap to then look at going long from there? That would be option number one, or option number two would be a break higher and a retest internal of the Asian range, and looking for possibly around that 50% mark with that fair value gap in there like that. So that's sort of what I would be looking for here on Euro at this point in time. GBP. So GU, obviously we did get that big push up, and we did get that rejection that we were looking for. So obviously we drew this on yesterday, did see that liquidity sweep at the top there. We then came up and took another higher leg there in the London, and then proceeded to change our structure and start heading lower. And then obviously we're working our way back up again, failed to break that high again. It's not like GBP looks very different to the Dixie and the Euro pair at the moment, where both of those just continued higher. This definitely got that rejection back that we were anticipating, and then has started consolidating. So again, at the moment, I think we got to just continue with this long bias based on the fact that we think that the Dixie is probably going to start pulling back a bit further. So obviously first targets would be then this high from yesterday, this London high from yesterday, and then second target would obviously be this one up here. So looking again on the 15-minute, if we were to get a pullback down, basically if we just take anything below this Asia low liquidity, anywhere, and then we start seeing some lower time frame changes in structure, that would be definitely where I'd be looking for. Or again, around this midline here, we've got that fair value gap there. Could definitely be looking for that for a possible retrace into before going long from that area. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for jumping on again today, and I look forward to seeing you again on next week's Daily Market Outlook videos. Thank you. Thanks for watching another Daily Market Outlook video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Also, guys, we are the largest Tradesmen Forex group tailored to helping hundreds of tradesmen get their time back through trading. If you want access to structured education, 18 live sessions across 7 days a week, mental health and mindset support from a qualified psychologist, and access to multiple different trading strategies from 10 different mentors, then jump over to our website at www.teamtft.co.uk. Please remember, this is not financial advice, and you should not trade based on anything I have said in this video. This is just my own opinion and nothing more. And remember, manage your risk, stick to your plan, and secure those profits. Have a ripper day.